Drew, come forward.
Yes, chef, this is a chicken quiche with cremini mushrooms, baby spinach, and feta cheese.
Unbelievable. Well, Drew, I have a huge problem with this dish. It's that you haven't made it for me sooner.
Thank you, chef.
Because if you had, Drew, then I would know how good you are at cooking food that's bad.
Well, it seems like Fortnite might have some competition. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mr.Raindrop here, and welcome back to another video. Now, as the title and intro suggests, Fortnite might be cooked. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an overreaction, but let's be honest. In the 8 years Fortnite has been around, we've never seen another game seriously threaten its popularity. But with player counts starting to dip and Roblox absolutely dominating them, a big question has been raised. Will Roblox actually kill Fortnite? In today's video, we're going to break it all down and go through not only why this narrative has become so popular, but if it's true and how to fix it. So grab a Shirley Temple and let's get into it. Firstly, I think it's important to understand the state that Fortnite is in right now, as it's been called by a lot of people a transition period, from BR focused to variety focused. And during this transition period, they've actually done a lot of good. Fortnite OG allows people to enjoy the old days, Reload is great for those who just like to fight non-stop, and even Blitz Royale for mobile players who just want a quick taste of action. Fortnite has successfully spread its wings beyond the Battle Royale genre that made it so big in the first place. But that comes at a cost. Fortnite, as good as it has been as keeping its game alive, has for some reason reached cultural stagnation. There could obviously be a lot of reasons for this, but the main reason to point to is the separation of communities. Between all these new modes, instead of there being one gigantic interwoven community like in the past, Fortnite has instead created multiple different sub-communities which aren't even interested in things like new season changes or weapon drops. In contrast with Chapter 1, 2, and even 3, all of which were able to generate so much hype for each new season, chapter, and event that the game felt like it was alive and flourishing, which is just something I don't think anyone feels in the modern day of Fortnite. And most glaring, I think this one's obvious, the promotion of brainrot is just not it. It feels so low quality and floods the homepage whenever you launch the game, but surprisingly it has been getting more attention than most if not all of the main modes in Fortnite today, which is just a huge problem. Fortnite is trying to out-Roblox Roblox, and that in my opinion is a big mistake, especially when you look at the state of Roblox in 2025. Now before I get into Roblox, I just want to make one thing clear. I don't have any hate towards the game. In fact, the very first video I uploaded ever was on Roblox. So not only have I been playing this game for years, but that also goes to show how long this game has managed to stick around. And honestly, while Fortnite has done a decent job of staying culturally relevant, Roblox might actually be doing better. For example, as I'm recording this, the Steal a Brainrot server alone has... Hold on, am I reading this right? 12.6 million players, and that's just one game in a sea of tens of thousands. The thing that makes Roblox so strong is that its formula never has really changed. From day one, it's been a hub for other games. Fortnite, on the other hand, keeps trying to reinvent itself, and in the process, it started to lose its identity. It has lost its identity. Roblox thrives by keeping things simple, endless variety inside one structure that everyone understands. Fortnite, meanwhile, keeps piling on more modes, more chaos, and honestly, more problems. Rocket racing, dead. Ballistic, dead. Even Fortnite Festival, dead. And right now, in almost every metric, in terms of player counts, community identity, and even overall love from the fanbase, Roblox has the upper hand. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that way. Fortnite still has the tools to bring back some of that magic it used to have. So let's talk about what Epic can do to turn this around. First of all, Epic needs to stop pumping out new modes when the ones they already have are broken. Don't get me wrong, Fortnite has a ton of fun game modes, but most of them are filled with bugs and glitches that make them borderline unplayable, OG Fortnite especially. Instead of spreading resources thin, Epic should slow down, clean up the mess, and make sure every existing mode works to its fullest potential before moving on to the next one. Secondly, Fortnite needs to do a better job of bridging the gap between all these different modes. You've got BR players, Save the World players, creative players, Lego players, racing players, ballistic players, Party Royale players, and festival main stage players. but instead of uniting us, it kind of feels like Epic is pitting us against each other. If Fortnite could just find a way to get everyone excited about the same thing again, then that buzz would spread like wildfire. And finally, this one's huge. Epic cannot forget what made it big in the first place. Roblox has never once changed the foundation of its success, and Fortnite shouldn't either. Fortnite blew up because of Battle Royale. That's the core. That's the identity. Epic needs to reinvest in that with live events like we used to have, a stronger story, and a unique art style that made Fortnite stand out from every other shooter. If they doubled down on that magic, the player counts would rise again and Fortnite would take back that cultural relevance it once had in a chokehold. At the end of the day, Fortnite doesn't need to copy Roblox, chase every trend, or pump out 100 broken modes. It just needs to be Fortnite. And if Epic locks back in, we're not just talking about survival, we're talking about a full-blown comeback. And if that happens, trust me, the golden age isn't behind us, it's just about to begin. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.